Coming up on JetLife, we take a look back at Sunday's win over the Bengals. Jamison Crowder and Braxton Berrios go for a round of lip reading, and I join up with Elijah Vera Tucker on a new 40-yard stroll. That and much more coming right up.
And we welcome you to a new season of New York Jets football. Fires one up the seam, and he's got a connection. At the goal line, the push into the end zone. Yes, that's a Jet touchdown.
Jets fans, welcome back to Inside the BetMGM studio for another edition of JetLife. And it's been a wild week, but a little warning, this was recorded before the Thursday night game. So, forewarned is foretold, and with that, let's take a look back to last Sunday with the Jets win over the Bengals.
There's pressure on the play by Lawson. To the end zone, caught for a touchdown. Boyd gets it right in front of Hall. A 10-yard touchdown throw. The lead is 10. White. Underneath he goes. Johnson. Look at him take it to the pylon. And challenge. There comes the flag. Yep, we're going to look at it.
The runner did not step out of bounds. It is a touchdown.
And the Jets are coming out playing. Oh, it was picked off. Lawson. To the end zone. They got the lead. Hand off to Moore. Back to Crowder. They got the two to the quarterback. White. Here they come. Down he goes. Hit on the play by Sheldon Rankins.
They will go to victory formation and pull off a big upset.
Jets, baby! I really appreciate everybody in this room for not flinching and trusting in me and all my teammates. We just get out there and executed. That's all it was. That's all it was. Let's break it down. Hey, enjoy this one, boys. Enjoy this one. Hey, family on three. 1, 2, 3, family!
Mike White won Nickelodeon Valuable Player of the Week, and we're going to honor him.
And he was so excited to be in the locker room and celebrate with the team. And
Hold on, one second. You gotta. This?
What is
this? You can open that up.
Y'all had this planned out.
Congrats, Mike. Thanks, buddy.
Thank you, Nickelodeon. And I appreciate you guys being the cause of all this. Thank you, guys. Thank you. This is pretty cool. I'm sure my kids will enjoy it one day.
What an electric atmosphere MetLife Stadium was on Halloween, but before the game, I headed to the parking lot for some Jets trivia with you guys, the Jets fans, and I have to say, I was impressed, but only some of you didn't fall for my trick. You'll see what I mean. All right, Jets fans, here's the deal. We're here at MetLife Stadium. I'm here to ask you some trivia, little current, little former. Let's see what you got. All right, question 1. The long snapper's name is what?
I know the punter.
All right, who's the punter?
Braden Mann.
All right, well, he's not on the active roster right now, but that's all right.
Oh, you gonna start with that question?
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Tanner Purdom.
Thomas Hennessy.
Close enough.
Yeah, Hennessy. All right, yeah, all right, yeah, good job. Which head coach buried a football after losing to the Patriots?
Rex Ryan?
That is right.
Rex Ryan.
All right, very good.
Rex Ryan.
All right. Which team did the Jets shut out 41-0 in the first round of the 0-2 playoffs?
Jacksonville Jaguars.
No, the Colts.
All right, wait, we got, what's your guess?
The Colts.
And what's your guess?
It's the Colts, he's right.
All right.
Colts.
Yeah, all right.
I was here. I was here at that one.
All right. Who is the Jets' all-time leading scorer?
Leading scorer.
You want a lifeline from here?
Curtis Martin?
It's not what the all-time leading scorer is a kicker.
It's not Folk. It's
John Hall.
Pat Leahy, back in the day.
Leahy, Pat Leahy.
All right, we're 3 for 3. Very nice. Last question. Who on the team wears number 12?
Currently wears number 12?
Yes.
No one.
Yeah,
Okay, trick question. Very good, very good.
Joe Namath. Nobody.
All right, you're perfect. Nice.
Growing up, my favorite sports movie was Coach Carter, just because he got a lot of different things you can learn from as a team, as a leader. And plus, it's super funny, man, that Samuel in the movie, he just, like, the part when he was like, you see that play? I did that play.
I'm Jamison Crowder, and this is Lip Reading.
I'm Braxton Berrios, and this is Lip Reading. Okay, here we go. MetLife Stadium.
MetLife Stadium.
No excuses.
No excuses.
Play like a champion. No excuses. Play like a champion.
No excuses. Play like a champion.
2014 Forest Hills Drive.
2014 Forest Hill Drive.
Valedictorian.
Oh, God.
Valedictorian.
Valedictorian.
Green eggs and ham.
Oh, wow.
Green eggs and ham.
You said 20-something?
Green eggs and ham.
Green eggs and ham. That was tough.
By order of the Peaky Blinders.
All right, we gotta start that one over.
I don't even know. By order of the Peaky Blinders.
How many words is this?
Peaky Blinders.
Peaky Blinders?
Yeah, but hold on. By order.
By order of the Peaky Blinders.
Green eggs and ham. You can't get that one.
We have a lot of juice in this episode, and that means top moment of the week has a ton of it. Let's start with number 3, Mike White to Braxton Berrios. The front pylon. Look at the toe drag swag from Berrios. Picture perfect from number 10, but the play before this can't go unnoticed. This did not count, but Keelan Cole with perhaps the catch of the year. The one-handed grab comes down inbounds. Unfortunately, the ref said he was bobbling. I digress. Number 2, how about some Halloween trickery? What can't Mike White do? He's on the receiving end of a 2-point conversion here. White to Moore to Crowder to White, just how they drew it up. And coming in at number 1, the play that changed the complexity of the game. Shaq Lawson with the tip and pick, setting up the go-ahead touchdown. Look at the awareness, the agility, the athleticism, and this was Lawson's first interception since he put on a football helmet when he was a kid, and that is your top moment of the week. All right, it's time for some trivia, but not in the parking lot, in your seat, in the comfort of your own home. In 2018, which Jets player scored 24 points in their 42-34 victory over the Colts? We'll have the answer on the other side. Welcome back to JetLife here in the BetMGM studio. Think fast, because here is this week's trivia question. In 2018, which Jets player scored 24 points in their 42-34 victory over the Colts? The answer, Jason Myers. He had 7 field goals and 3 extra points. Before the season started, rookie wide receiver Elijah Moore had an off-the-field goal. Take care of the people who took care of him. And for a closer look at that, let's head to our One Jets Drive Wheels Up, presented by JetBlue.
always told mommy, I mentioned to you the other day that, whenever I was good for it, the money and everything, that I always, you guys gave it to me that I was going to be good for it. Like, I didn't never look at it as a big deal because I always knew that I was going to be good for it. And things that I do are not, never make up for anything that any of you guys have done for me. And particularly, my mother, because you're my world. But I wanted to add a little something, a little trip for my mom, because she deserves the world. So I want Sean and Adrian to open up. I'm gonna pay off all your debt. Okay? You don't gotta worry about nothing. You're gonna be tete-a-tete with it. You can live how you want because you deserve it, Mom. I want to give you the world, and I want to give everybody here the world because you guys are my family. Mommy, I love you. even when I was probably the kid growing up, that they was like, I'm gonna have to worry about him. Like, I feel like, you know, like me connecting with God, me just listening to them, you know, they probably didn't think I was listening. And like, I focus so much, I pay attention. I'm so attention to detail about everything that like, I heard everything they was saying, you know, and I'm just grateful for the person I am and how I think and how I just want to get everybody better. You know, like you get around people and if I could ask them, you want to be the best, everybody's like, I don't really care to be the best. I just want to like make my money, live a good life, and that's it. Like I want to be the best. You know, I want everybody around me to be like, I want to be number one. Because that's going to bring out the best in me, the best out of you. You know what I'm saying? I want to be the person that tell me once I'm going to get it done. You know, and just be that person to where he don't got to worry about me. A lot is out there, we good. All right, now we got to focus on somebody else. You know, I'm not looking at myself as a rookie. You know, it's just, I'm a little younger than y'all, but I pick up on things fast. So, you know, I guess that Kobe mentality, you know, the Michael Jordan mentality, you know, they're a little crazy for a reason. I just want to follow them.
Coming off his first career start and his first career win, well, Mike White walked away with an impressive stat line to say the least. Senior reporter Eric Allen breaks it all down on this week's Next Gen Stats.
In his first NFL start, Mike White delivered a performance of a lifetime. With Zach Wilson out of the lineup 2 to 4 weeks with the PCL sprain, White joined Cam Newton as the only quarterbacks to throw 400-plus yards in their first NFL starts, and his 82.8% accuracy was the third best game in franchise history. After the Jets' 34-31 win over the Bengals, Ty Johnson said of White, "He's a savage, he's a dog, he's an animal."
It's a reverse. Mike White wide open. They'll throw it to him. He's got it.
White was so good that fans at MetLife Stadium started chanting his name. And why not? Since White helped the Jets to their 12th win all time after trailing by 11 points in the fourth quarter. White became the Jets' first 400-yard passer since Vinny Testaverde went for 481 on Christmas Eve at Baltimore in 2000. White completed his first 11 passes, becoming the first Jets quarterback to hit 10 in a row from the start of a game since Chad Pennington in 2003. When White had less than 2.5 seconds to throw, he hit on 77.8% of his passes for 215 yards with 1 touchdown and 1 interception while averaging just 1.91 seconds to throw.
He lobs it left. Braxton Berrios makes the catch. Toe tap. He's in. That's a Jet touchdown.
Then when he had 2.51 seconds to throw, White was 16 of 18 for 190 yards with 2 touchdowns and 1 interception. Effective in the short passing game, it should be noted on passes 10 or more yards down the field, he went 7 of 8 for 94 yards and 2 touchdowns. On Sunday night after the victory, White took his wife out to dinner and picked up the tab. If he has any more games like his first NFL start, somebody else might be handling the bill next time around.
Testaverde back to throw. Trips back, throws the bomb. Touchdown! Testaverde, quick drop, looking left, throwing into the end zone. Touchdown!
Hi, I'm Vinny Testaverde, and I want to welcome everyone to In the Pocket, presented by Jack Pocket. And my first guest today is a good teammate and a good friend of mine, Anthony Beck. Anthony, welcome to the show.
Vinny T, what's going on, my friend? How are you?
Everything's good. So we're going to talk about some of the good times we had, reminiscing, not so much about the things on the field, but the memories we had, the bonds we created. And I'm going to start by pulling some questions. And the first thing is, Anthony, I want to go back to training camp when we first started together. What are some of your favorite memories that you remember from training camp?
I'll tell you a funny story, training camp. When we played the New Orleans Saints, that was our first game, preseason game of 2000. And I remember going into that game and I had 3 or 4 catches. I had a touchdown. I mean, the sky was the limit. The newspapers were buzzing. Everybody was talking about, we got a home run tight end. And I remember the next day, Parcells, who was the general manager at the time, was walking on the field. And he kind of like, hey, Beck, hey, Beck, come here, come over here. So I'm like jogging over and I'm thinking to myself, oh, he's going to like pat me on the back. I'm like, I had a great game. He's like, listen, he looks around, he gets real quiet, and he bends over, puts his hand on my shoulder. And he says, hey, listen, Beck, if you ever block like that again on film with another team, I'm going to send you know what, so far out of here you won't know. I'm like thinking to myself, dang, I'm like, it was kind of a humbling moment because here I thought I had a good game, but in reality, I kind of like became a blue collar guy from that point on. So I learned a lot from it, but it was kind of a scary moment.
Coach Parcells had a way of doing things that kept you humble, kept you working hard. And I remember he would tell me every day, hey, are you going to be one of those guys that just kind of fall off a cliff and lose your talent and not work hard because you think you're successful to this point? And, he's been one of my favorites, and I know you've had a lot of coaches too, and I'm sure he's one of yours. Okay, another question. Do you have a favorite play or touchdown between us?
I remember, I don't know, it was year 1 or 2. We had a couple game-winning touchdowns. I remember playing at Indy.
Getting back to pass left, throws over the middle, touchdowns. Who caught the ball?
That tight end.
It is number 88, Anthony Beck, who made the catch straight ahead for the score.
I remember that one well because during that drive, I had to scramble up in the pocket and I took off running and actually.
Was that your longest run of your career?
I felt like it was 50 yards, but I think it was only 14. And then at the end of that run, I pitched it back to Curtis and he took it for another few yards. One of the more memorable touchdown drives that you and I can share together for sure. Trivia question for you. How many touchdowns out of your 21 career touchdowns do you think I threw to you?
I'm going to say, let's see, 2, 4, I'm going to say 6.
A little more than that. It was 10.
Touchdown! Anthony Beck makes the catch in the right corner of the end zone.
Was it really?
Yeah, it was 10. It was 10.
I didn't even have credit. That's more than half.
You got to give yourself some more credit than that. It was a lot of fun and some great memories. And I appreciate you coming on with us today, Anthony. Thank you for being in the pocket, presented by Jack Pocket.
You got it, man. Appreciate you having me, Ben.
Isn't it great to see the Testaverde-Beck connection still alive and strong, although maybe in a different way? Well, I think it's great, but let's wrap up this JetLife episode with a 40-yard stroll. Elijah Vera Tucker playing very well for the Jets at left guard, but did you know Elijah is not his real name? You'll see what I mean. All right, we got a 40-yard stroll on deck. 3 letters, AVT, Elijah Vera Tucker. Ooh. All right, this is going to be a good one, though. AVT, I got a question for him. His name's not really AVT. Hey, you ready to go?
Yeah, let's do it.
Welcome to another 40-yard stroll presented by the New Jersey Lottery. Ethan Greenberg, Elijah Vera Tucker. Ready to go?
Yes, sir. Let's
All
do
right,
it.
let's start walking. Little California beach stroll, nothing too fast.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
let's just get this out of the way. Your first name's Solomon, but you're Elijah Vera Tucker.
Yeah.
Well, what's going on there?
So my dad, his name's Solomon, but then my middle name is named Elijah. So then just growing up, all my family just started calling me Elijah.
So really, you're SVT, not AVT.
Really, yeah. Yeah, we really want to get technical, yeah.
Okay, so really SAVT?
Yeah, we can do that, yeah.
Okay, all 4 of them. So what do you miss most about California, considering you're a California kid?
Just the sun and
This isn't sunny enough for you?
I say no humidity either.
Okay.
I'm just so used to that being in Cali this whole time, but I like it here in New Jersey.
Okay. The last time you cut your hair, fully cut it?
I was definitely 5th grade, fully
seriously
shaving down, yeah. And after that, I was my mom finally told me, you gotta start growing out your hair. So I was all right.
Oh, so that was a mom deal. She was the one?
Yeah. But it worked out, keeping it going.
Yeah, looks good.
Yeah, you see it.
Uh-huh.
Yes, sir.
When was the last time you got a trim?
I actually got him a trim a couple weeks ago.
Okay, let me wrap up with this. Shout out to Quick Draw. What was an epic win for you? Whether it be Pee Wee, high school, college, off the field, doesn't matter.
Shoot, I have a couple. I say one, SC versus Texas in the Coliseum. That was great, double overtime, win by a field goal. And I got to go state championship too in high school.
All right.
Yeah,
my paper almost just fell out of here. I'm stepping on it.
Good catch.
Elijah Vera Tucker, 40-yard stroll. Appreciate the time.
Sir, thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, that's all the time we have on this week's episode of JetLife. Thanks for watching, and we will see you next week.